and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you can join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. You know, Clark, rivalry games are always fun, aren't they? When it's two teams that don't see each other very often, it only ups the intrigue.
That's what makes cross-conference games like this so special. I mean, there's history between these teams, Kevin, and we only get to relive it a few times a year, so that makes it even more special.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
14 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. The rebound by James. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And here are the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. James against Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. They were raving about an opposing player. In this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this? Good! Another from 3.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Has to wear. Now Burks launches it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Reeves outside. On the wing, Doncic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Now Burks. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Yep, it counts.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Reeves outside. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 2. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's bandstand time. Get ready, like everyone watching.
And Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Third is Tyler Hero.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bank shot, no good. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron dishes to Doncic. Shoots over Hero. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Ware passes to Burks. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Reeves finds Doncic. Reeves with the screen on Hero. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Kicks it out to James. This one for three. They get the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing fourth place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. Buries it from three-point range. Adebayo's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic with a screen for Reeves. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Hero. Tries again. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And that one is good. 8 points for LeBron.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Adebayo. That three off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Burks against Reeves. Burks can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Can't connect from short range. The Heat trail by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hero from deep three-point territory. And again, it's the Heat missing. Doncic left side. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Lakers leading by 4. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Larson with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Free throw good. Robinson. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Heat also with the sub. Highsmith is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Benson with it. Still without a basket. Here's the three. Highsmith grabs the miss. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Offensive rebound. The three. Larson, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And a missed layup. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. Austin Reeves, 4th.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
Here's Burks. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Reeves outside. Pass to Vincent. Now here is Hachimura. Good D by Anderson. The Heat with the lead. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Back to Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's James. Burks covering to end the cold streak. James absolutely owning the inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Hero kicks to Anderson. Hero attacking. Reeves with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Gannett comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson. And Wiggins is subbed in for Hero. To Ware.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lakers with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Burks kicks to Adebayo. To the middle, here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Burks the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
The first free throw is good. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Burks' shot is good. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to James. Back to Reeves. Burks pulls it in. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Bulls. And here is Mitchell. No good from outside. Doncic to the rack. The shot's good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. 1 second left. That one misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what's gotten the offense working?
Well, finally we were able to get some stops. We were able to get a couple easy ones in the open court, and a little bit more patience to try to get something at the rim.
We'll see if you can keep breaking them down in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Alec Burks is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
And certainly DA is a two-way threat. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a one-point game. An emphatic LU jam. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And Hayes kicks to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Back to Hero. The three. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
On the court, it's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
And to check out Bam Adebayo here. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Burks against Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Here's Ware. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. And it's Wiggins missing.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Outside, Hero. Fires from deep. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Doncic. Now here is Hachimura. On the 3 off target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Wiggins finds Adebayo. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hayes with it. Pass to Reeves. Out to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That free throw good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. All free throws good from Doncic. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, guys. Good ball. Your Lakers.
has checked in for Miami. Davion Mitchell comes in for Tyler Hero. On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 1. Outside, Robinson. Mitchell outside. Robinson down low. Working on James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. From deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. From deep, Reeves. Miami grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Finney-Smith. They get it again. Hayes. Can't get it to fall. He'd have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Here's Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Burks has got 9. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. LeBron outside. Offline with his 3. Mitchell against Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Miami ahead, up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
That's good from Connect. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Johnson outside. Pass to Hero. Outside for Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pocket 6. And here is Hero. Puts up a deep 3. And rebounded by Connect. Los Angeles leading by 3. Vincent the pass to Finney-Smith. LeBron outside. Over Robinson. James misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Larson. Outside for Robinson. Hero on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Hero no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now Vincent. And they double up LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Los Angeles making a switch here. Milton's checked in. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Hawkins. Hero kicks to Robinson. Burks on the wing. They set the screen. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Connect. Highsmith grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Outside Robinson. They could use a bucket. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
If you see yourself in the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. It's you gotta dance like everyone is watching. Get on the move.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Shake Milton. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. The Heat have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Takes a step back. Reeves into the lane. Misses from short range. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Out Adebayo with a screen for Hero. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Doncic drops the hammer.
It's so impressive to see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
Here's Hero. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. They trail by 1. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Kept alive. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Hero against Reeves. Hero attacking. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. It's money from deep.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team. At the line for the Heat,
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Here's Doncic. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Doncic. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hachimura. It's up a 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
LeBron outside. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyler Hero.
Cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably city on the spin into the poppy store. I got cream, watching all the Rockies on. I put pain on it. Gain on it, 1,000 on it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. All right, a chance to check out stats for Luka Doncic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Miami, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Graham.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Reeves with the ball. James outside. From 13. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Nice shot by Reeves. He's just so crafty in that mid-range area.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Hachimura. Goes back up. And Adebayo finishes inside.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Here's Reeves. Missed inside. And here's Miami. Pass to Adebayo. We played just over a minute here in the first. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
The 15-footer, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Wiggins. His last outing, he had 20. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now, here is James. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Sends it home from three-point land.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And we see former Heat superstar Dwayne Wade back in Miami to watch the game.
And think about it, B.A. He's meant so much to this organization and to this city. It's really great to see him back showing his support for his old club.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Burks. They set the pick. The three is up. Doncic grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Heat trail by 3. Outside Burks. Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Burks for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Pass to Adebayo. On the wing, Burks. Wiggins from long range. The offensive rebound. And it's Ware missing. The Lakers lead by 5. Now Doncic lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 5.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
And here's Adebayo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And here are the Lakers. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Reeves against Hero. Out to James. Fires from deep. Finney Smith's shot is off. Heat trail by 7. Outside Burks. Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. Now Adebayo, 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Where? Finney Smith pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's James. Rebound Miami. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Wiggins passes to Burks. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Connects checked in for Reeves. Here's James. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Heat trail by 7. Here's Burks. still without a bucket. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Hero. To stop the drought. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Heat trail by 7. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the small forward.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Reeves. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Robinson for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 4. Reeves, the pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Terry Rozier.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Hero outside. Pass to Anderson. Robinson with it. He can't get that one to fall.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Vincent up top. He's guarded by Hero. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vincent. And the 3 off target. Heat trail by 4. Here's Larson. He's scoreless. Pass to Hero. Back to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. The 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And here's Finney-Smith. Back to Vincent. Hachimura outside. Off with the layup. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Robinson finds Hero. Lets it fly. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Vincent. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Hachimura. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Hero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Reeves. Pass to connect. Here's Finney-Smith. Puts up a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And as defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring, Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go!
Getting ready for the Lakers. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at the Lakers, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
I think for Los Angeles, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now, here is James. Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. Heat trail by 5. Burks with it. Still no points. Good D by Doncic. Pass to Goodwin. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Robinson's got 10 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And Burks gets it to go.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's James. Gets a very good look and converts. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Burks passes to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Robinson for 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Shoots from the block. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Burks against Doncic. Robinson for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. No good with a layup. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here at Miami, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Got to get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an allergy medication?
Not yet, and not one that can fix this.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Heat with the lead. They've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Heat on D. 2-point game.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Burks finds Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has gotten his third basket of the night.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Now here's Adebayo. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. He's off on that one. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
The Luka 3! Money!
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And here comes your Heat Breakers dance crew.
Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. Third is Luka Doncic.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Ware. And here's Adebayo. Hero outside. Up and over Doncic. And again, no good by Miami.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And that one's good. James.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's Wiggins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people. But look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami.
55, Duncan Robinson. Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Winter Dance Crew.
Heat trail by 3. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Adebayo passes to Burks. And again, no good by Miami.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Reeves. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Robinson. He's got 13. Wiggins looking around. Back to Burks. Adebayo from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Mitchell's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Finney Smith's checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hayes. There's James on the wing. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Outside Burks. Now here's Robinson. Check by James. Here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Burks for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Mitchell. Doncic, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Miami.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Back to Adebayo for the lead. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 5.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high star. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, crowd, it's time to get out of your seats. That's right, it's T-shirt time.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt checked in for Hayes, and Connect subbed in for LeBron. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. That shot missing. Good D by Finney-Smith.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. Heat trail by 5. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Robinson. Here's Larson. Money on the 19-footer. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Vincent passes to Finney-Smith. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Robinson into the lane. And a big finish by Robinson.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Lakers on top, up 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
And Coach Spo imploring his guys to be faster and sharper than the other team.
If they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Tyler Hero's doing. What do you have, Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with the Heat's head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. Unfortunately, he suffered a serious injury. Obviously, he won't return tonight, and he could miss lots of games. What a tough break for him and the team, BA.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Robinson. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Adebayo. With the clock winding down. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Lakers trail. Vincent outside. Now James. Hachimura with a screen on Robinson. And James launches it from deep. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. James can't get it to go. Miami leading by 3. Here's Larson. Pass to Mitchell. Robinson on the wing. And there's another one for the Heat. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
All right, then. It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see what you got. Keep on dancing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thank you for that, Allie. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Reeves. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
I love how aggressive Reeves is. He does not shy away from contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Has to Ware. Robinson for three. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now. Hachimura outside. Doncic with it. There's the three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Wiggins outside. Pass to Burks. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Reeves outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 3. Robinson with it. Hayes picks him up. To the inside. Pass to Adebayo. From outside the arc. And Reeves pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
James with the ball. James double teamed to tie it up. And it's Hachimura missing. The Heat have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And stolen by Hayes. Here's James. And he drains the quick shot. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
Now here's Adebayo.
First personal foul. First team foul. 2.
Drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Doncic with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Offensive rebound. Oh, Luka just trampling the defense.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
for your Heat Lakers dance crew. Let's go!
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Over Hachimura. Adebayo, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Wiggins with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Burks. And he can't get that one. Good D by Doncic. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
To take the lead. Again, Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Lakers.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And he recovers it. James outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
So it's Los Angeles now. 2-point game. Here's Doncic. Ooh, offline. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Alec Burks. 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Duncan, you heated up and you had this crowd bouncing in the stands. Must have been an incredible feeling.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can make a couple in a row feels good. Even better, you know, when you got this fan base behind you. So it just means lots of being here and just finish off with a win.
You had the green light and you took advantage. Thanks, Duncan.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game. Bam Adebayo